Hello and welcome, my lovely Virgo. Virgo, you are the analytical, the rational, and the pure. Your pip card is the Knight of Pentacles in the tarot deck. This is a card of servitude because you will do anything for anybody that you love. All right, Virgo, this is your weekly intuitive energy and card reading for the week of December 2nd through 9th, 2019. Time is merely pretense. These could be past, present, or future energies and or lessons. This is a general reading for my Virgo, Sun, Moon, House, Rising positions. Cross-watchers welcome, but it still will not apply to all. But do hang around for the entirety of the reading because your sign, you were born under the stars, because the stars of Virgo, because life works for you, not against you. And Virgo, you were born under those stars because those are the lessons you need to learn for your life. Ooh, that's quite a flyer card. I haven't even finished the introduction. All right, my loves. Okay, silly me. Okay. Someone of Pens in reverse. We don't need to keep that one. All right. So what do we have in this, guys, about this? Let's be honest. 2019's been rough. Virgo has taken it by the reins. If you feel like you're getting a lot of losers coming by, I feel like the, in love prospects, I feel like that spirit is testing my Virgos right now because you've reached such a high level of self-strength, just being who you are and who your sign is. And they're just trying to see if you're going to turn away the garbage. And with a lot of things, it's not just, oh, you keep dropping the cards. Queen of Swords, Libra. All right. Let me try and just shuffle here. Spirit. Somebody may be going through a divorce. It was in the upright, so that's good. Where was I? Okay, 2019 was a lot about a hard truth. I know Spirit is testing my lovely Virgos, trying to make sure you're throwing away the trash. And right now it's all about others. So I know you love this season because it's all about how we're going to be more interdependent. But it's also about, for Sagittarius season, it's also about you doing your own share of the work and letting other people do their share of the work. You're definitely one of those signs that does too much for too many people and leaves nothing for yourself. And that's really one of your major lessons this year. And a lot of you have gone above that and you're chasing your own dreams, but now you have people trying to come into your life that just, it's trash. And I hate to call people trash, but the prospects are not as juicy as you had hoped just yet, Virgo. I think it's a big test for you from Spirit if you hadn't noticed them coming around. All right, let's get to the whole reading here. Me being the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Clovers, my readings tend to focus on life, craft, action, nurturing ourselves and others, and using our will for the highest good and calling with unconditional love and, of course, gratitude. And that is why I thank you now for all your likes, your subscribes, your views alone do help my channel. Like I said, do hang around for the entirety of the reading. Take it in like a fairy tale or like even an Aesop's fable because it will apply to you at some point in your life, even minorly. You'll be surprised. I know, I watch a lot of old readings just because, I study cards, but you're trying to have a new beginning right now, and it's just not coming off very well. We did get the One of Pence in reverse when I was shuffling, and now we have the Swords in reverse. Uninspiring. No thoughts about this. It's like you're trying to jumpstart a new beginning, and it's just not really happening. For those of you that I was talking about who feel like your heart is open, you feel like you've contained your time, you've let go of, a lot of Virgos had to let go of adult children this year. I'm talking like 30, 40-year-olds. But this is like, now I want to like do other shit, but sometimes you have to go through a period of a little bit of recovery after you break away from karmic ties like that. And it feels like you're kind of going through this. Like, I can't get anything going. I can't get any thoughts going. I can't even think any thoughts right now. And that's because Spirit is wanting you to rest a little bit. They want you to take some time for yourself. So you're really not as high vibe as you feel, perhaps. You're not really in high vibe energy because you're not entirely healed up. One of the signs of healing is that you'll start to attract healed people around you. Says Spirit right now. That's a really, I should say that to everybody. That was a good one, actually, Spirit. But yeah, it's like you're just trying to get things going and it's just uninspiring. There's no money. It just feels like there's a billion blockages you're having to get out of your way. And it's really cleaning out the energy and just giving yourself some time to heal and really assert yourself strongly. Stronger and stronger each day is what Spirit is saying. Okay, let's see. Another card. 7 of Pence. Ooh, this is wonderful because this is progress, but it's hidden progress because it's like planting seeds. And, you know, you can't eat the seed. What is it? You can't eat the seed. You can't eat the fruit the same day you plant the seed. You can't, you know, she can barely tell the time and the clock's in her hand. But, you know, this is like starting over. It's a little surreal. 7 cards can be about delusions and options, but this card is about like planting your seeds. It's also like taking inventory, taking stock. And sometimes you have to take stock of the ridiculous things like these melting clocks, these Salvador Dali clocks around here, and realize I gotta let go of those fantasies, those dreams. It's really hard to become a prima ballerina if you have never taken a ballet class and you're 90 years old. Now that's an extreme example, but especially if you have bad knees or, you know, a broken hip, there are things that you really shouldn't let go of any of your dreams. But some of those dreams maybe have set sail in a way. Nobody's saying don't take ballet class. Don't have these dreams, these wild, crazy dreams. But, you know, don't bet the house on it. It's kind of this Spirit kind of wants you to plant some solid things. They want you to be a little weird about it, is what they're saying. They want you to be a little surreal about it when you're planting these things. Like reach for the stars. You know, definitely wish upon a star, wish upon a falling star when you plant your seeds. It's that feeling. It's like making some good plans. Plant your seeds, but you're at a time when there's nothing there but black dirt and you're planting seeds. That feeling. You know, when you wipe your hands, you're going to feel okay, but when you look out on your land, it's kind of boring. It's kind of like, it looks a little unproductive. It's just not looking like you'd like it to right now, and Spirit's trying to reassure you that you're doing well. You're doing very well. I'm going to take both of them that were twisted there. Yeah. You have a bit of vulnerability in this new beginning. I'm sorry, this came first. The Strength card in reverse. This is a Leo card. You could have a Leo in your energy, but moreover, this is a compassionate warrior. She has weapons in her hands. She has 4 hands, but she has delicate spiritual items in the others. For compassion, for spirit. This is a vulnerability, but it's a good vulnerability. It's not having up big walls. And that's because you're willing to take the journey. You're willing to go on the trip. You're willing to take the risk. Again, don't bet the house on your ballet career if you're 90 with a broken hip. But this is you taking the risk necessary to chase the dreams and fight the plans and go after those things that you really wanted for a while. And it's like you have them written down somewhere. And I can even see somebody like putting lines, like little tree lines for notes, like, this is why I can't do this. No, this is why I can do this. This is what I need to do instead because I do have that broken hip. Or it's a practical request from Spirit to complete that list a little bit more positively. If you haven't, build one. Build that tree, just write down every wish you have. And then you're going to be like, you know what, I don't really want to go to New York. I don't know who says that. Unless you live there, but it's that kind of energy. Like it has that. I'm going to go ahead and be a little vulnerable and put myself out there in unusual ways, but Spirit is saying to be practical, a little kooky, but practical. because it will come true. You're going to take a journey of epic proportions, Virgos. This in 2020, I see you guys just, it's like a breakout year for Virgos. Keep your eye on Virgo actresses just hitting the big screen all of a sudden, and their birthdays are in Virgo, and you're like, where did this lady come from? And yeah, that's the kind of energy it is. It's just because you're putting yourself out there. In the Fool card, you're putting yourself out there for the journey, but you're putting yourself out there with vulnerability. You're showing your ability to defend yourself and your compassion. And there's nothing wrong with vulnerability, especially if you're taking on something that requires vulnerability. Dancing requires vulnerability. It requires opening up your heart on stage in this expression, writing kind of thing. It's definitely, see how this is going to end up a little bit, see where we're going, because I have the Sag card. The first thing you're going to notice in success, I feel this is going to be a very Sagittarius season. Knight of Wands, that fire under your ass, that desire that I want this. I want this more than other things. I want this, you know, I really, really want this. Not like, that would be nice to have. No, I really, really want this Sagittarius season. And you're going to create that list, make that goal set your arrows, know where they're going, because this card is saying do it now. And then the Six of Pentacles, the first thing that's going to come in is your ability to give and take. Money coming in, but money going out. You're not going to win the lottery, but you are going to be able to save because you're going to be generous and charitable. This is good finances. This is settling in to financially. It's kind of leveling off, getting yourself nice and stable, because you want to end that fight. You want to end this Five of Swords. You want to end this fight for what? I mean, what? It's that, like, I'm going to take a loss. A lot of people are taking losses. That's why a lot of people are living losses right now in this season. And it's because it's not a real loss if you're cutting your losses. It's a cutting a loss kind of week. And because you're done putting your energy, it's like throwing good money after bad money. You know, it's like everything's gone wrong, but I'm still going to keep putting money there. Think of it that way. When you spend your energy and your time, you're actually, you know, I've already done a lot for that asshole and nothing's come of it. Or you're going to keep doing stuff for him? It's that kind of energy. Spirit is asking, are you going to really keep doing this? It's that clearing this week. And even though we might be moving into something uncomfortable, including a loss, you're going to take the loss. Okay, I lose. And then the argument's done, right? What comes from that? Absolute peace and generosity. Your ability to be generous. All right, advice from Spirit. I have Six of Cups in reverse, and then I have the Elite Equality card in reverse. And let me tell you why this is here from advice from Spirit. It's kind of rough. This is kind of rough. This tells me that you've not precious memories in the past, especially with your family. They're difficult people. They've broken your heart. They've robbed you blind. They've used you. You do love them, but you're pulling out away your ability for them to affect you. And that's because people are not equal in your life. And this is a harsh one from Spirit, and I get it every now and again when I pull cards. And this is the Justice card in reverse. These are two witches, a white witch and a green witch. And with the upright, they agree that they are similar yet different, equal yet different. When Spirit says this, especially with the Six of Cups in reverse here, your family's assholes. And no, people aren't equal in your heart. There are some people that you would give the world to, and there are some people that you would leave the planet. You would like to leave behind on the dying planet kind of thing. And this is that kind of like, don't be afraid to remove people from your energy that just because they're on your birth certificate or they're on your family tree kind of thing. Because they aren't equal in your heart. There is a need for balance in this situation. But Spirit is saying don't do that. Just accept the differences here. you can pick and choose who you want in your energy and who you don't want in your energy, what you want to give up on. I don't want to fight this battle anymore. I just want to visit my mom. That kind of thing. That's it right there. Controlling your energy a little bit more is what Spirit is asking of you, Virgo. And that's probably why you feel like a lot of your expected abundance, or even like plans and dreams and goals you've set for yourself, they seem a little further. They seem a little more difficult. And it's you're not managing your energy. You're managing your energy, but now you need to manage the energy of the people you allow around you. Pulling. What do my Virgos need to know in love? They're brokenhearted. This is a broken heart card. That's actually words that break your heart. Words that hurt. I mean, I would need another 3 for it to be any kind of cheating thing. Yeah. It's words that hurt, but it's okay. You're working on your money. This is the end of a situation, a financial situation. It's like you 8 of Pence it. 8 of Pence is like mastery, attention to detail. This is like you checked the books and you found out there was nothing. Or you realize that, you know, things weren't, I mean, you have the 5 of, did you have the 5? You did have the 5 of Pence here. Or the 7 of Pence, I'm sorry. And now you have the 8 here. And it just tells me that you haven't closed out a financial cycle just yet to be able to move on to a full financial cycle. And I think it's just because of the energy of the people you allow around you. It is becoming, and this 10 is completion. I think you're going to pull it into completion because somebody's going to break your heart. I don't know who it is exactly. Let's see who's going to break your heart. Somebody's going to break your heart because you realize they just want you for money. Or they realize your abundance, your goals. They want it. They're like, if I hitch on this train now, while it's like, kind of like, you know, a little dingy. If I was here when it was dingy, and then when it's gold 10 years down the line, they'll trust me more than if I would just look like a hobo on the side of the tracks to them. It is, yeah, that energy is probably cheating. It's probably somebody who's being dishonest with you. Because I do have the 3 of Wands here. Let me pull another card. Whew, that's kind of too many cards. One more. One more for love for my Virgos. Yeah, you guys have pulled some stinkers. It's probably not cheating. What it is, oh, this isn't cheating. It's just harsh words. The reason I said it was cheating because I have another 3, but this is an interesting position for the 3 of Wands here. This is somebody you can work with. This is a spiritual feeling, a deep spiritual encounter, relationship that you just might find. The thing about this encounter is it's going to start out as deep friendship before it'll ever become love. There's somebody around you that is a real human being, and you don't look at him as a love partner right now, but you will soon enough. When you are in your power, when you are in your Queen of Pentacles power, and you're actually mid-stride, and you're absolutely, oh, you know that song? Ain't no one gonna break my stride. Ain't no one gonna hold me down. Oh, no. Yeah, this guy's gonna be around. Yeah, you're going to remove this person that's been taking, that's been like, you're closing that cycle. And then you're going to start building with a little more spirit. And you're going to have somebody to back you up for this when you start this work. And then when you're mid-stride and you're feeling their queenly energy and you're coming upon your 10 of Cups of luxury, they're going to be right there. And it's not going to be that bozo that tried to hop on when he knew you were heading for glory while you were still in the dumps. No, this is going to be the guy that helped you get out of there, or the girl. It's going to, they're going to come in now, and then when you start really moving, they're going to be like, I have to confess my love to you, otherwise somebody else is going to snatch you up. And you're going to be like, it never occurred to me that we would ever sleep together. And then once you start thinking about it, it's going to be like, it's going to come. Let's see advice from Spirit. Because Seven of Pence in reverse. Keep planting those seeds. Keep planting those seeds. This is Seven of Pence in reverse, and upright is never a bad card for me. Seven of Pence is just, you're more realistic. You're just being very realistic about it. You're just not as delusional as the sevens can be. Yeah, this is you really grounding it. And you like that. You're an earth sign. Keep planting seeds because Spirit doesn't want to tell me anything more about what will happen with you in love because it is a big surprise. You're going to be like, and you're going to put your head on your pillow that night and be like, did he just confess his love to me? Did she just confess her love to me? And you're just going to be like, that would be fucking amazing. All right, Virgo, thank you for sharing your energy with me. Please like, subscribe, share, comment. Tip or donate if the Spirit moves you. Everything is in the box below. And definitely have a brilliant week, my loves. I know it's a tough time, but you're so heading past this. So moving on to better things. Thank you, my loves.